Hello Tirthas, I am back once again. Today we are going to discuss chapter number 30, similarity, that is similarity of triangles. It is one way we can say it is a continuation of congruency. You studied congruency of triangle from standard 7 onwards, 7, 8 and 9 classes you studied already congruency. It's a continuation, it's a further part only coming in similarity. So first of all, let us recollect what you know about congruency. So first of all, the congruency means, congruent figure means what? We can say two or more figures are said to be congruent if they have same shape and same size. They have same shape and same size, then we can say they are congruent. For example, if you look at my hands, my own hands, you can see I can keep one over the other one, it coincides. That means both are having same shape and same size. So this is an example of congruent figure. Another example, if you see the circles with the same radius, is example for congruent figure. Or if you look at these two triangles, I can place one triangle exactly over the other one, that we can say superimpose each other. So these two triangles are congruent figure. Now if you see another figure, these two figures, check it, let us check it if you can place one over the other exactly one over the other, then it is congruent figure. So here also these two figure, if you observe it, it is congruent figure. So congruent figure means this only, both the figures have same shape and same size, then they are congruent. So, and you studied in detailed way, you studied about the congruency of triangles. The first of all, the symbol we use in congruency, equality and over the tilde, that is the symbol we use for congruency. And there are certain rules to check whether the triangles are congruent or not. There are certain rules that you already know the rules. First one was SAS and the second one was SSS. Third one is AAS. It can come another two form, it can be like this ASA also, it can be SAA also. So these three are actually the same thing, and the next one it was RHS. These are the four rules we use to check whether the given pair of triangles are congruent or not. And in case if the two triangles are congruent, then we used to make the conclusions their corresponding parts are equal. That we usually we write CPCT or CPCTC we use. So corresponding parts are equal, we go. So this is the thing we studied in congruency. Now when it comes to similarity, first of all, the symbol we use only this is only tilde symbol we use. So here what is similar figure? Two or more figures are said to be similar figure if they have same shape but size is different. For example, if you take my hand and one of your hand, if you see it, shape is same thing but the size will be different. So that is an example of similar figure. Or if you see different examples, circles with the different radii, they are similar figure. Or if you look at this, if you see these two figures, both are of same shape but the size is different. It's a enlarged copy, we can say this enlarged copy. So these two are similar figure. So shape is same thing but size is different. So similar figure. Another example, if you see two rectangles, I made two rectangles. It's a, we can say it's a enlarged form is this. So it is an example of similar figure. So that is the, so it is not equal, but it is we can say if you look at the sides are coming, it is proportional, it is coming. So it is not equal in size, but sides will come in proportion. So that is the main difference between similarity and congruency. Here the figure will be having same shape but the size is different. But here shape and size is same. So that is, and here how to check it whether the given pair of triangles are similar or not. So we have, just like this, we have few rules. The first rule is SSS rule. That is side, side, side. SSS rule. What is it stands for? If three sides of a triangle is in proportion with the three sides of the other triangle. See, for example, one triangle I made here. Let it be another triangle is in similarity, it will be size will be different. So I made it slightly bigger. So let it be here the sides is 3, 4, 5 centimeters. Let it be 3, 4, 5. I made it. So here its ratio, it should be the same ratio as become 3. I made it as 6. This 4 means I multiplied with 2, so it is 8. This is 10. Here if you see the ratios of their sides. 3:6, that is 1:2, 4:8, that is also 1:2, 5:10, that is also 1:2. So all the sides are coming in proportion. Therefore, such a type of triangle we can say it is similar by SSS theorem. So we will be writing like this about the triangle ABC and PQR. So we can write in this case triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. So the triangles are similar. See, because the ratio is same thing by SSS, we can say it is similar by SSS theorem. Now, in case if two triangles are similar, their sides are in proportion. So here already I used the sides are in proportion. Then angles are equal. Sides are in proportion, but angles are equal. But in this case, sides are equal, even angles are also equal. But here when it comes, sides are in proportion, but angles are equal. So SSS theorem, it will be like this. So the sides must be in proportion. All the three sides must be in proportion. Then we can say the triangles are similar by SSS theorem. This is the first theorem, or you can say the first rule. Now when it comes to the second one, so this is one way of checking whether the triangles are similar or not. We use SSS. We can check it whether it satisfies the conditions of SSS. Second one is, we will see the next theorem is double AB, right? Or if you want, you can say triple A. That is, two angles are equal, naturally the third angle will be equal. That is the concept. AA theorem we can say, or triple A also we can write. Here the triangle, there will be triangle, one of the triangle, another triangle, ABC and PQR. In these two triangles, let it be angle A is equal to angle B. For example, this is 50, this is also 50. Angle A is equal to angle B. Angle A is equal to angle B is equal to 50 degree. And one more angle I am taking, let it be angle B. Angle B is equal to, let it be angle R I am taking, let it be, this is 70, this is 70. Angle B is equal to angle R is equal to 70, both are 70, here both it was 50. So two angles we got equal, angle A is equal to angle B, angle B is equal to angle R I got. Now naturally if you check it, the other angle will be equal. So this is 70 plus 50, 120, so this is 60. Here also if you check it, it will be 60. So don't even think about the third angle. Two angles are equal, then this implies we can say that you write the first triangle in any order. So I am writing the order 50, 70, this order. So in this angle order I am writing it. That is triangle ABC is similar. This is the symbol of similar to triangle. I went for 50, 70. See, A is 50, 50, 70 unknown angle. The same way here also 50, 70 unknown. So I started with PRQ. Triangle PRQ. The order is very important. Whatever the order you are writing here, I wrote ABC, that is 50, 70, this angle. Same way here also 50, 70, the remaining angle. So these two triangles are similar by AA theorem. Or we can say AA rule, these two triangles. This is the second one. SSS, first one it was. Second one is AA. Here we are dealing with only angle. The first one was, it was only about the sides. And second one is about AA. So two rules over. Now the third one more is there here. Check. The next one is We say it is SAS. SAS. Don't confuse this SAS and here SAS, and even don't confuse with SSS and this SSS. All are totally different. So what is SAS? Here angle is included between the sides. So I will make the triangle according to that. First triangle, it will be the second triangle. I am naming it ABC. The second one I am naming it as PQR. Let it be here angle B is equal to angle P. That is this angle. I am taking first of all angle what? Angle B is equal to angle P given in the diagram. And this angle must be included between the sides. So here the side, this is one side, this side, that AB's ratio with PQ. I am taking AB with PQ. I am taking that is AB by PQ. Here no equality. AB by PQ sides are in proportion. AB by PQ, that is these two sides are taken ratio. That ratio is same as BC by PR. Observe the diagram. AB with PQ. BC, that is the angle, it is coming between the angles. BC, this side is the given angle is included between the sides. BC, here it is PR. So I taken this ratio. Let it be here the ratio AB by PQ. See if I write it as, let it be here I am writing 2. This is 4. Let it be here 3. This is 6. Here the ratio is 2:4. That is 1:2. 3:6. 1:2. Ratio is 1:2. And the included angle equal. So if it satisfies like this condition, then we can say that this implies triangle. I am writing first of all triangle ABC. So corresponding order we are writing ABC. I have taken 2 known angle and the side. So from 2's corresponding it is 4. So QPR I have written QPR. Then only the correct order will come. So this is by SAS. These triangles are similar by SAS. So for SAS it will be given one angle and the ratios of the sides which includes the angle. Ratios of the sides, that is includes the angle. If that ratio is equal, then we can say the triangles are similar by SAS. So here in similarity we have 3 rules to check whether the given pair of triangles are similar or not. We have only these 3 rules. But here we have 4 rules to check. But here we have only 3 rules to check. One is SSS, another one is angle, and the next one is SAS. Based on these 3 rules, we can check it. If it satisfies, if the given pair of triangles satisfies any of these 3 rules, then we can say that the triangles are similar. And the symbol we use, this is the symbol we use for similarity, this symbol. So keep in mind, these are the rules. These things you have to check it whether the given triangles are similar or not. Now, in case if you prove 2 triangles are similar by any of these rules, suppose you are able to prove 2 triangles are similar by any of the 3 rules, then we can say that the corresponding angles are equal. Even the sides ratio, that is the sides will come always in proportion. That is one result that already I said. Another result, if 2 triangles are similar, then ratios of their sides will be same as ratios of their medians. That is one of the results you will come across. That is in these 2 triangles. Suppose these 2 triangles are similar. These 2 triangles are will be similar. Then the ratios of their sides, that is like AB by PQ is equal to BC by QR is equal to AC by PR. That is equal to ratios of their medians. Median means we know to the midpoint. This is one of the median. Here another median. PQRS. So ratio AM by PS is equal to ratios of their corresponding sides. This is one result. If 2 triangles are similar, ratios of their sides is same as ratios of their medians. Even another result is there is same as ratios of their altitudes. Altitude is here. Here altitude So if two triangles are similar, ratios of the sides will be same as ratios of their altitude. Another result, if two triangles are similar, ratios of their sides is equal to ratios of their perimeters. That is also results regarding similarity. This is also, if you remember, it will be easy to do the sums. Or you have to do by the normal way, little long calculation and all will come. So based on this, we can go to the first exercise. Based on this, so we will see the first exercise, that is exercise number 13.1. Very simple question. First of all, you will come across very simple question. First we will do question number 6. Here it is given triangle ABC is similar to triangle DEF. It is given already that two triangles are similar. And AB is equal to 4 centimeter. D is equal to 6 centimeter. EF is equal to 9 centimeter. And FD is equal to 12 centimeter. We have to find the perimeter of triangle ABC. We need perimeter of triangle ABC. That is the question. So first of all, given the triangles are similar, it is given already similar. So if the two triangles are similar, we can write their sides are in proportion. So from this we can write it. Here AB, first two letter AB by D is equal to BC by EF is equal to AC by DF. Since the triangles are similar already given, so we can write this. Now here I will substitute it. AB is 4 by D is 6 is equal to BC. BC we don't know, divided by EF is given 9 is equal to AC we don't know. AC divided by DF. DF, that is FD is 12. Now if you equate the first this part, if you equate this part, from that we will get BC. If I equate, it is coming 36 by 6, so BC is coming 6. Now if I equate the first and last, I will be able to find out AC. This will go 2 times 2 into this 8. So AC is equal to 8 centimeter. So I got BC and AC from this. Now they are asking question is find the perimeter. So perimeter, we can write the perimeter of triangle ABC. Perimeter means we know we have to add up all the sides. That is AB plus BC plus AC. AB already we know 4. AB plus BC is 6 and plus AC is 8. So we have to add it. 14 plus 4. 18 centimeter is the perimeter. This is the question. So it's given already similarity. So I went for proportional relation, and from that I got the sides. After getting the side, we can find out the perimeter. So this is question number 6. Comparatively simple question. Now another question, we will do question number 9b part. Question number 9, we will do it 9b part. Here we need a diagram. So we need the support of diagram. So this is the triangle ABC. Here one point D is given, D here, and some in the given figure. ADC, that is this angle. ADC is equal to BAC. These two angles are equal. It is given. We have to prove that CA square is equal to DC into BC. We have to prove it. CA square is equal to DC into BC. We need DC into BC. So you have to decide. Here there are, if you look at, there are how many triangles? 3 triangles are there. So you have to select the proper pair so that then only you can prove they are similar. See here you see CA square. CA square is coming in CA into CA. So CA as side as you will be able to see 2 triangles. See, one triangle is ACD, another one is ACB. So we will see these 2 triangles. That is, first of all we will consider those 2 triangles. That is triangle ACD, and the next triangle is ACD. First of all, you have to take a proper decision. Otherwise, you will go for all other triangles and it will be difficult. So ACD and ACB are taken. Now, if you look at these two triangles, in these two triangles, one already given, angle ADC. Angle ADC, that this angle is equal to angle BAC. It is given. These two angles are given equal. And one more thing we can see that in triangle ACD and BAC, angle C is coming common for both. Angle C is common. So I can write it angle ACD is equal to angle ACB. This is a common angle. So I got two angles are equal. There is AAB got. So therefore this implies I can write a triangle. First triangle I am writing from the node angle DCA. I am writing it DCA. I am writing. This is similar. First triangle I written is the same order here by the second order. D corresponding to D. What was the angle? A it was. So here we start with A. Corresponding to C. C was common for both. So therefore I started with A, then ACB I write. ACB. These two triangles are similar by AA theorem. So this step is very important. When you put similarity symbol, both the triangles must be written in the same order. So once you are written in the same order, next step is very easy. Next step is very easy. You write the corresponding letters like DC. Here DC, first two letter, here AC. Then here AC. So here last two letter is BC. The same order here write it. BC or CB, no problem. Then DA. First and last, so AB. Since they are similar, so I can write their sides are in proportion. Now you see what we need. CA square we need. CA square means if you see this part, if you cross multiply AC into AC is that is AC square, that is CA square. CA square is equal to BC into DC. BC into DC, so we proved. So the selection of the triangle is very important. Otherwise, we will go on search in different ways, it will be difficult. So from the result itself, you have to identify which triangle you have to select it. So this is question number 9b part. Go through the proof again. So this way you are supposed to do this type of sums. Now we will do one more question. We will do one more question. That is question number 12. We will do question number 12. Here the question is prove that ratio of the perimeters of two similar triangles is same as the ratios of their corresponding sides. Ratios of the perimeter is same as ratios of the side. I told that result in between, so that we have prove it here. Ratios of the sides. They are given already triangles are similar. So it will be ABC, PQR. Ratios of prove that the ratios of the perimeters of two similar triangles, ratios of their perimeter is same as ratios of the sides. It is given already triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. It is given. If the triangles are similar, then next step we can write straight away from the sides are proportional, that is AB by PQ. AB by PQ is equal to BC by QR is equal to AC by PR. You can write it since the triangles are similar, so their sides are in proportion. Now the question we have to bring into perimeter. Perimeter means we have to add up all the sides. Here also we have to add up all the sides. You studied in ratio and proportion chapter, equivalent ratio property. That ratio and proportion, equal ratio, that property if you apply it, equivalent ratio property, you can write from this each ratio is equal to, that is this, each ratio is equal to, we can add up all these AB plus BC plus AC divided by PQ plus QR plus PR. This is one of the ratio property studied in ratio chapter. So that property, if you apply it, we are getting AB plus BC plus AC divided by PQ plus QR plus PR. We come across this property in ratio proportion. Or if you see one simple example, 1 by 2 is equal to 2 by 4 is equal to 3 by 6. If you see, I written these three ratios just like this. I written this. If you use that each ratio, from here we can say each ratio from this equal to, if you add up all this 1 plus 2 plus 3 divided by 2 plus 4 plus 6, if you simplify, this is 6 divided by 12, that is also 1 by 2. So 1 by 2. Each ratio is equal to, I added up. This property only I said, so that property if you apply it, each ratio is equal to this, we are getting it. This is actually what is it? It is perimeter. It is perimeter of triangle ABC divided by, this is also perimeter. Perimeter of triangle PQR. That means what I can say, each ratio, that means side ratio, ratios of the side will be same as ratios of the perimeter. This is the thing we are asking. When you put that ratios of the side, then each ratio means ratios of the side is same as ratios of their perimeters. This is question number 12. So what you can do it now, up to question number 12 from the exercise, you work out as homework.